a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC News brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. The Monroe County Legislature began a special meeting at 6:30 Friday morning in the political poker game that has become the county's capital budgeting process. Democrats withheld their support from the capital budget last week to protest Republicans' refusal to set up a bipartisan investigation of the county local development corporations. Republicans then raised that this stalled funding for the new Monroe Community College downtown campus. Each side accused the other of politicizing things. In the next hand, the special meeting was to vote on a $9 million appropriation for a new children's detention center at the state-owned Industry Residential Center in Rush. Or apparently not. 9 Democrats voted against approving the capital budget, which needs a 2/3 supermajority to pass. According to tweets from reporters at the meeting, Republicans have tabled the measure to fund the new CDC. Call and raise. A manslaughter charge has been filed against a Pittsford man who ran a red light in front of the Jefferson Avenue post office and triggered a 4-way fatal crash. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says Patrick Mulehill was driving west at a high rate of speed and with no lights on Jefferson Road about 6:40 Thursday evening. When he ran a red light at Saginaw Drive, his minivan rammed into the back of an SUV driven by Barbara Uthman of Rochester, who was waiting to turn left into the post office. The impact sent Uthman's vehicle spinning into the opposite lane, where she was then rammed by a third and a fourth car. Those impacts ejected Uthman from her SUV. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The other drivers weren't seriously injured. Deputies say Mulehill, the man who triggered the crash, smelled of alcohol. An Ontario County woman is charged with stealing multiple credit cards from the Finger Lakes Casino and Racetrack in Farmington. The Ontario County Sheriff's Office says Kathy Ann Miles of Manchester is charged with 4th-degree grand larceny. She's being held in the Ontario County Jail pending an appearance in Farmington court. As many as 40 million people who swiped their credit or debit cards at a Target store between November 27th and December 15th may have had their card data stolen. Target warned of the data breach Thursday. Online shoppers are not affected, only those who used credit cards at one of the Target in-store cash register terminals. The company says these cyber thieves didn't get PIN numbers for the debit cards, but they could potentially have names, card numbers, and even the security code from the back of the card. The Better Business Bureau of Western New York says the first thing to do if you think your card might be compromised is to check your credit card statement now, online if possible. Peggy Penders of the BBB says don't wait for it to come in the mail. If anything looks fishy, call your bank or card issuer right away and let them know. The BBB says you're not liable for fraudulent charges on a credit card, but debit cards are different. Money taken out of your account is money gone. Penders also says you'll have to start reviewing your card and bank statements every month, which she says we should all do. Data thieves have been known to wait for a year or more before using stolen card information in hopes that you'll lower your guard. Rochester police have concluded the internet video that raised concern this week shows a fight between 2 people over money, not an example of the rumored knockout game. It was posted to YouTube and picked up by other social media sites. Viewers speculated it might be the knockout game in which a person reportedly tries to knock another person out with one punch. Police say their investigation shows that's not the story here. Greece police say the 10-year-old who was buried while playing in a snowbank Wednesday died Thursday night at Strong Memorial Hospital. Corey Denoncourt was trapped in a snowbank outside the Creek House Commons apartments on White Swan Drive. He and another boy were digging a tunnel when the huge pile of snow collapsed on him. Denoncourt was buried face first in the pile for 3 to 5 minutes before rescuers got him out. He was taken to the hospital, given CPR, but he died Thursday evening. And Rochester police are investigating the murder of 2 men at a home on Peck Street near North Goodman Street on the east side. Police were called there about 10 Thursday morning for a report of gunshots. They found 2 dead men who appeared to be in their 20s in the basement. Police believe there was an argument inside the house that ended in an exchange of gunfire. Several people were seen running away. No arrests as of Friday morning, and the medical examiner's office is working to identify the victims. No new information there. The next CNC podcast is whenever you click here and hear it, and the updates are recorded as necessary. I am Bud Lowell, CNC News.